Hello my friends, today I just want to make a very short video about some microphones that I have, and this recent months I've been trying some different brands, but apparently I got stuck at the Shure microphones because they really have something unique and something special, and I wanted to share with you some of the microphones that I have here. So the first one that I'm going to be showing is a Shure SM48, because the SM58 just I do not have it here for the moment, but I do have this SM48. It doesn't have any switch on and off button, but for vocals and for live performance, this is a very quiet microphone and it gives a pretty warm vocal. I don't know. I'm going to make a test for all the microphones later on, but for the moment I'm just going to present them as they are. The next one is the Shure Beta 58. This is a very powerful microphone for those who have problems with the bass of their voice. So those who do not have bass in their voice, I really do recommend a Shure Beta 58 because it really brings up the lows and highs of the singer. So the vocal comes really powerful with this microphone. I love this piece of unit. It's amazing. Okay, then I have a condenser microphone, the Shure G81. It's even like a condenser microphone, as I told you. If we unscrew this one, it requires a battery inside here, and it even functions without the battery, but this is more like an instrument microphone, but I do not play instruments, so I even use it for vocals sometimes. It really produces a very, very nice sound. So you just have to see, it's a unidirectional directional microphone, so you just have to speak through the microphone. And what you really need to do with this one is to have a pop filter, because it really gets the wind, and then it's very sensitive. It's a very sensitive microphone. The next one that I'm going to show you is the Shure SM57. I really love this microphone. It's a very, even this one is for instruments, but I also use it for vocals when I have the possibility. I don't know. This is something that I really love using. It really gives a very crisp details. It really gives crisp details of your voice. So the bass and the highs. So I really recommend this microphone to use. Okay, the next one is the Shure Beta 56. Even this one is for instruments, but I've been using this one as well for vocals, just to record my voice, and apparently it's a very crisp microphone, a very crisp sound microphone. So it really produces some how to say that, some really clean sounds. Okay, so I'm going to let you guys judge from the audio that I'm going to record by using all these microphones together at the same track, by reading the same thing. Okay, the only two microphones that I've been using which are out of the Shure brand is this Sennheiser 835S. It's a very clean microphone for live music. This is a very good microphone. I don't know, maybe it depends, but maybe my voice really suits with this one. Okay, it's okay. It's a good microphone as well. I really like this one as well. So this is the only one that I've kept from the other brands. And the Audio Technica. Actually, this is the microphone that I've been really using during my vocal recordings for my YouTube channel and for my other YouTube channel. So I really like this microphone. It's a very professional microphone. It has I don't know, a lot of buttons to cut the lows and the highs, or minus 10 decibels or whatever. So I cannot really explain these features, but what I really need to do is that, or what I really need to say is that they definitely suit to almost everyone's voice. These microphones are very, very professional microphones, but what they need is they need the perfect environment. They need the studio to remove all the background noise, because they're very sensitive microphones. So you're going to notice the difference. Okay, the last one is the Shure Beta 87 microphone, but I'm recording with that one. So I'm going to remove that Shure Beta for the moment, and I'm going to use the Audio-Technica for my vocal. Okay, now I'm using the Shure SM57 just to show you guys the other microphone, the Shure Beta 87A. I really like this microphone because I don't know how, but it removes all the background noise on its own. So it doesn't matter whether you're in a room, in an open place, it removes the echoes. It's a very good microphone if you want to record vocals, and it requires phantom power 48 volt plus, because it doesn't function like a normal microphone. I really love this one. When I have to record my voice with Audacity or with any other program that records vocals, I use this microphone if I don't have the perfect environment, because this really does the job. And I forgot to tell you, but the sound card that I've been using is this one here, the M Audio. Okay, as you can see, the M Audio 192 6 channels. I just use only the microphone channel, and I don't use any other thing, but I guess it does the job pretty well for me. I don't require anything special. I even had a Focusrite Scarlett 2i4 sound card, but a friend of mine who does live music, he asked to give that to him, and I just gave it to him because I didn't require any special thing. But I guess that I kind of missed that sound card, because it's a really good sound card. Nevertheless, right now I'm going to read the same piece of a paragraph for all the microphones to check or to see which one has the best sound quality. Okay, now I'm using the Shure SM57. An aim is a purpose that every person has in his life. It directs and motivates a person to achieve them. Someone who is not goal-oriented and does not have any aim cannot achieve any progress in life. He will trip in his way of life. Now we're using the Shure Beta 58. An aim is a purpose that every person has in his life. It directs and motivates a person to achieve them. Someone who is not goal-oriented and does not have any aim cannot achieve any progress in life. He will trip in his way of life. Okay, now I'm using the Shure SM48. An aim is a purpose that every person has in his life. It directs and motivates a person to achieve them. Someone who is not goal-oriented and does not have any aim cannot achieve any progress in life. He will trip in his way of life. Now I'm using the Shure PG81. An aim is a purpose that every person has in his life. It directs and motivates a person to achieve them. Someone who is not goal-oriented and does not have any aim cannot achieve any progress in life. He will trip in his way of life. Now I'm using the Sennheiser 835S. An aim is a purpose that every person has in his life. It directs and motivates a person to achieve them. Someone who is not goal-oriented and does not have any aim cannot achieve any progress in life. He will trip in his way of life. Okay, now I'm using the Shure Beta 56. An aim is a purpose that every person has in his life. It directs and motivates a person to achieve them. Someone who is not goal-oriented and does not have any aim cannot achieve any progress in life. He will trip in his way of life. Now I'm using the Shure Beta 87A. An aim is a purpose that every person has in his life. It directs and motivates a person to achieve them. Someone who is not goal-oriented and does not have any aim cannot achieve any progress in his life. He will trip in his way of life. Okay, and the last microphone, as you can tell, is the Audio Technica. I changed nothing here, but as you can see, the sensitivity of this microphone is huge, is really big, it's amazing because it gets sounds from almost everywhere. I can almost hear sounds from my whole neighborhood right now, and I'm speaking pretty far from the microphone, but as you can see, the echo of the room does its own thing. So this microphone really needs a very isolated room or a very isolated studio for the perfect sound. Nevertheless, I'm just going to read the part as I read for every other microphone. So, an aim is a purpose that every person has in his life. It directs and motivates a person to achieve them. Someone who is not goal-oriented and does not have any aim cannot achieve any progress in life. He will trip in his way of life. Okay, my dear friends, so these were the microphones, this was the sound card, and I hope you enjoyed. I know that I didn't give any specific details, but you can all read them online, and it's not that I'm really good at reading those details or explaining those things to you. I just wanted to share something that I really like. Okay, so thank you very much.